in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite in Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in dripping orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, everything day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle, dripping heat. Tigers strike the city streets. East side, stand up. West side, stand up. If you reppin', who day? Time to put your hands up. Bengal stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Who day in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the bounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes be tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in dripping orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who got 'em, who rockin' on? Now who wanna move closing on? Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock 'em. Yeah, we got 'em, yeah, we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em. Bingo bottle, never stop it till the beast.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Bengals Talk with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of Playoff P and the back-to-back AFC North champion Cincinnati Bengals. Now, do me a favor, if you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button, smash that thumbs up. You guys are awesome. I'm up to 2,141 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Now, if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, why not? Please do so. Please go to the YouTube channel, Bengals Talk with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button, hit the bell for notification. Every time I go live, you'll be notified. And you know what? I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave. The Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And you know what? I wear it every single day. We got the Jackpot Joey gear. We got the gear. We got the beer. You can get the gear right here at jackpotjoey9.com. We got hats, hoodies, flags, all kinds of stuff. The beer, it's in limited supply. Get it at Brink Brewery. If you find it, buy it. It's coming back out again here later on in the summer. What's up to everybody in the chat? You guys are blowing it up already. Let's see here. Who was first? Paul is in the first. Stranger Greg, what's up? Crip Creeper. Matthew back. Yes, Playoff P is back. I love it. Ken. Jolly, what's going on? John, losing Bates sucks, but we all knew we were going to lose Bates. Oh, well, Bates, but Bell's a little different one. What's up? Michael Madden's in there. Who else is in there? Brad's in there. There's Brad. Anyway, let's get to this. It's free agency. Now, I don't know about you guys. I am utterly shocked that we signed Jermaine Pratt back. I did not think that was going to happen. I'm surprised we didn't get Bell back, but it happens, and there's lots of free agents, safeties still out there that the Bengals can get. So everybody just calm down. There's been so many times over the last couple of years that we'd freaked the F out. You know, we freaked out. We lost Lawson. We freaked out when we lost Willie J3. We replaced him with even better players. So I'm not freaking out yet. Everybody just calm down. I think we'll be all right. But let's get to my co-host for the evening. He's none other than my boy, Dale, from Bengals and Brews. What's going on, my brother?
I should say so. Meh. So far.
Yeah, so far. Well, it's going to get better. We don't sign anybody until like the second day anyway. Last year was an epiphany, I think.
It was. It was.
Well, we got our boy on. We got Coach Cam with us today. Let's see what he has to say. What's up, Cam?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Not much, man. Just waiting for the next shoe to drop. Hopefully, we're going to sign somebody else here soon. I still want to right tackle. I'm happy and shocked that we signed Pratt. I'm a little upset that we didn't sign Bell, but there's free agents out there we can get. Where's your head out of the free agency as of right now?
No, let me talk to Cam first. He's freaking out. He's freaking out. My guy's freaking out.
I am. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was
am
letting him get to that. I'm like, I asked him how he felt about it. I saw his Twitter.
You know, I'm not gonna hold anything.
I know, but I'm just
I'm nervous.
It's early, so
I know it's early. I know it's like hour 5, hour 6 in the free agency. Right. I get it. I understand. But losing Von Bell, man, I feel like that's a part of the heart and soul of the defense. He made so many clutch plays. It's like anytime you needed something, Von Bell was Johnny on the spot. And like honestly, I feel like he made one of the biggest plays to turn our franchise around, smacking Juju at the 50.
Oh, he did.
I feel like that changed our whole franchise.
Always have my KBR print back here.
Yep. I'm not disagreeing with you, Cam.
With that new defense, especially back there, the quarterback of the defense is the safeties, how you like it. I wanted at least one guy back that had a lot of playing time and that could communicate with the secondary. And I just think it'll be a big blow. Obviously, we can replace it, but sometimes familiarity helps. And I just think that one hurt. I really think that hurts.
Well, the part that I'm worried about, I'll tell you this is we knew Bates is most likely gone.
Yeah.
And him and Bates and Bell both hold team player only meetings all the time to get the defense together. So I do think losing both of them is big. I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm just it is big. I'm just saying there's other people out there that they could get. And when people are like, oh, don't tell me you're not going all in. Like losing Von Bell doesn't mean you're not going all in. You still got to sign Joe Burrow. You still got that's going all in. Sign Joe, sign T. That's going on. You still got to sign Logan Wilson too. Those are all guys that they could sign. And I'm ecstatic we got playoff P back. I did not think we were going to keep him. And the deal we got for him is unbelievable. So again, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and see because look, last year was an epiphany. I mean, we were right off the bat last year. You know, the years before that, we didn't get anybody really to the second, third day. So, you know, let's just calm down and let's see that. But I don't disagree with anything you're saying. I do think Von Bell, and I said this on Dale's show earlier today, Von Bell, when he hit Juju, changed the culture. It changed everything on that hit. And I will forever be grateful for Von Bell for that. I always remember that. But it's the NFL. It's not for long. You got to be able to move. I mean, I hate to reference the Chiefs, but look, the Chiefs had a damn near whole new secondary, and they went and won the Super Bowl. So, I mean, going all in doesn't mean being stupid with your money. You got certain amount of money that you're going to pay players, and if it doesn't fit in that criteria, you got to move on to the next guy. That's kind of where I think they're at.
Well, I just want to reset to like, okay, coming into this day and keeping our own. Like I still to me, and still the biggest need, and still what I hope we fill is right tackle.
Yes.
So if that doesn't get filled in the
that's what I'm worried about. That anything is right tackle.
I may be with you, Cam, here in a couple days. So but so just from who signed, from who we expected, I was thinking, you know, that Bates was gone, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't work out a deal with him. And then I was thinking Pratt was gone just the way everything kind of played out. And I was thinking, okay, that means you got to keep Von Bell of the three. You can't lose all three of those guys. So getting one of them back, I still feel like it's just not the one I necessarily thought was.
Which one do you think is more important? I mean, to be honest, I mean,
that's tough. That's tough because it's the whole captain and it's the whole leader thing that you have to put into that.
It's also age. Like Pratt's younger too, so I mean that's the other thing.
Like a year.
Is it only a year? Okay.
Yeah. But
what do you got, Cam?
Well, I was just going to say to me,
sorry,
Pratt and what he signed for. So $7 million per for 3 years, $21 million. I never thought, and honestly, even like Bell, Trags told us Bell might be 10 or 11 per year. Yeah. I was like, shit, that's.
Well, I still haven't heard what he signed
now,
for.
Yeah, that's true. Now, if we didn't get the number, so if you're saying it's 10, 11 per year.
That's what Travis told us last week. So that's where we're like, because me and Dan are like 10. We're not signing for 10 or 11. I'm like, they can't.
We were thinking we were losing Pratt for that 10 to 12 million.
Right.
So like getting Pratt back at 21, I thought was a great move for the cost and keeping that our linebacker core, because we struggled for years to get linebackers, and it's been a godsend to have those two guys playing beside each other the last couple of years. Like they just seem to get better as a duo. So I like that we're keeping that, but we are going to miss Bell. but there is some safeties out there. That's what I'm like keeping my eye on still. There's
Keith's here saying Bell got $7 million. Well, he's saying, well, I don't know where he's seeing that because I have not seen anything on Twitter.
I haven't seen anything regarding the numbers.
Yeah.
Which tells me why do they do? Because this ain't even the same position, but they did this with Michael Johnson and Carlos Dunlap. They did it with Ogunjobi and BJ Hill. They did it back in the day, I feel like, with a couple corners. It's like, here's the deal, take it or leave it.
Right.
Those are two different positions. I'd take both those guys back at 7.
Yeah.
So if it was 7,
7, I take him, but I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen anything. Go ahead, Cam.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything. I don't know what the Bengals offered them. I don't know how you even get that news, really, honestly. But yeah, I mean, I just miss Val Bell and his leadership. I'll miss that. But you're right. We do have Johnson, Gardner Johnson, perhaps out there, Juan Thornhill below out there. I heard Julian Love as well. So there's other guys out there that you can get. I just know Lou's defense is very complicated on the back end. He like to do a lot of different things. So whoever we bring in got to be a high IQ guy as well.
I mean, they got to get somebody. I mean, if we don't have anybody, and we got to rely on Dax Hill and a first round pick. I will be honest, I will be worried.
That's a terrible way. That's a terrible way to like build a roster. Is to use 2 first round picks on safeties back to back.
And I don't think they're going to. Let's give the Bengals the benefit of the doubt.
Right. Same. I'm just saying, if it came to that, I'm gonna be like,
yeah. Kenny says Duke's got a plan, which I believe him. I'm like, he's like the last couple of years, I seem like I have to call the show every year, like, calm down. It ain't over yet. See, well, last year I didn't. Last year I'm like, holy shit, we got 2 people right off the bat.
Right. So. Last year we was all ecstatic doing cartwheels.
Right.
We was good last year.
Yeah. So I mean, we are now Malik.
I don't know. Last year we still needed a fucking right tackle at this point.
Yeah, well, we did. We did get one though.
We chased Collins around the mall.
and we got him. Now look, Cam, if Leal is, and I've said on my show before, if he's freaking healthy, I'm okay with him being a right tackle. I want depth. I want guys behind him. I still want to draft a tackle at 28 if Leal is healthy, but he's not, and that's my biggest issue. And I'm not okay with going with Adeniji and Jackson Carman. As our right tackles, I want somebody into that. We got to get off to a good starts. We got to get off to a good start, like 3-0, 5-0, something like that. And you got to have that cohesion with that offensive line, because that's what happened last year. We had no cohesion with that offensive line. Joe's coming back from the appendectomy. We got to get off to a good start, and to me, you got to have a veteran right tackle there.
I agree with that.
That's it? That's all you got?
He agreed with everything I said.
Don't do that. Don't fucking stroke his ego like that.
Hey, no, I really do. Look, we do need a right tackle. Obviously, it does look like it's going to come down maybe the Oklahoma tackle or DeJuan Jones, one of those guys. But do you think, like, as far as Jackson Carman, you don't think he showed enough in like those last 3 games to be able to provide depth at right tackle or left tackle?
Depth, yes, not to start.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's where I think Adeniji and him are fine as depth pieces as it goes, but we need a freaking starter. That's where I'm at. We need, and the thing is, if we sign the guy like the guy me and Dale talking about, is Illuminor, if we sign him, I'm cool. Keep Leal, because Leal could also play guard. And he could be your backup swing tackle. What if he's your backup swing tackle and Illuminor's playing great? Like, that's depth right there. Because, dude, we've lost Super Bowl last years because our offensive line has gotten injured. Our right tackle,
then I'm like, give me Jamal Williams for that goal line with them big monsters blocking, too.
There you go. But the other thing is we need a tight end, too. And I was hoping Hayden Hurst would come back, but
the tight end market and the receiver market right now is ultra slow. No wide receivers off the book, and that's very rare when we talk about even this early in free agency. Normally, a receiver's off the board. So, if it's that slow, it's a chance that we can get Hurst back.
It's a bad receiver class, right?
Yeah, it's not good.
I have some rankings here. I want to see how far I got to go before I can find one.
You thought draft or free agents?
The free agent.
Oh, I don't even know.
Jacoby Myers, the Patriots. That's the number 1 guy.
That's a bad class.
Yeah, that's your number one.
Yeah. Yeah,
And that's like Beckham is like next, who wants like 20 million. And he's been injured.
Yeah. Like the funny thing, the way he ran drills, I saw, so he's actually healthy now, so when they're talking about actually signing him, it's a legit thing. He can actually play now. We don't have to worry about it. Now, Keith, I agree. He said we need 2 tight ends in it, which this draft class is plentiful of tight ends.
You don't go into a draft though knowing you have to have like 2 guys for a position.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Sign Hurst. I was going to say sign Hurst, and then you can go get. That's why I keep saying sign Hurst, sign a right tackle, and then that opens up the draft. You don't have to get.
I was gonna say I've said this a couple times, but Foster Moreau, Irv Smith, some other tight ends that if Hurst is going to get 8 or 9 million a year, give me Irv Smith on a 1-year deal for like the 3 million like Hurst made this year.
Mm-hmm.
He's still like 25 years old.
Yep, I agree with that because I feel like Joe, whoever, if you give him a half decent tight end, Joe will make it work with him. Like he got CJ his money. He's done help earn Hurst his money. Now, if we can get somebody, in there, like you said, like a Irv Smith or someone that's a little bit cost efficient, Joe Burrow gonna probably make him some more money too. So I mean, that's a position in which, I mean, I would like to find a guy solid there, like maybe in the draft where second, third round, we get a tight end to develop and he's ready to take over the next year. So we got some continuity, with a tight end for multiple years. But yeah, if Hayden Hurst wants 8 or 9, man, it's gonna be tough.
I think I don't think we're resigning back for 8, maybe at the highest. That would be the highest. What do you think, Dale?
Like we paid him 3.5 last year. Just judging off kind of the Bengals, like, okay, so we had Vaughn for 3 years, 5 million. For some reason the Bengals, I feel like almost look at this more than other teams. It's like, well, we paid you this for 3 years, and that was working good for all of us, right? Well, the players like, not for me. I want more money.
Right.
But so I just think the Bengals though still want to just we'll give you a raise of like 1 or 2 million. And the players like, no, I've outperformed that.
Well, that's what's so surprising about.
Million.
That's what's surprising about Pratt. He said, like Nate here says, the Pratt contract's a steal. Edmonds got 18 per year. Pratt's getting 7.5. I mean, that just makes me think Pratt wanted to come back here. I don't know. I'm surprised.
He just wanted to see BJ Hill get his fucking head
get his head bald.
That might be I thought about it. I said, man, he just wanted BJ Hill to get his head shaved.
That's gonna be I gotta be live on Twitter or something, or live on Bengals.com or something. BJ Hill shaving his head.
But yeah, that's my other guy, Thomas, there in the chat. Foster Moreau, I mentioned him too. So if you don't get Irv Smith, Foster Moreau, he played a year with Joe Burrow. Now it's not the year that Joe Burrow blew up at LSU, but it was the year before that. And apparently they have a decent relationship. Somebody said the other day that he hosted him on his visit to LSU and all this stuff when he was looking at what school when he was transferring from Ohio State. And Foster Moreau's been a solid guy behind Darren Waller with the Raiders. Good blocker, good receiver, not great. But, I mean, I'm not saying anything that doesn't sound like Hayden Hurst, right? Except, if anything, it was like Hayden Hurst didn't really block coming into this year.
He blocked better than he was given credit
Coming into this year.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Like, that's what I was saying. Like, he wasn't known for that. So he had his best year blocking with the Bengals and another good season as a pass catcher. I just think Foster Moreau could have a great season with the Bengals. I wouldn't be – if they give Foster Moreau $5 million a year, if Hurst wants $8 million, I think that'd be a great signing.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I love Hayden Hurst. I want him back. But when people – the whole thing narrative is like, oh, Bengals said they're all in. All in doesn't mean being just stupid with your money. You gotta be smart about it. So, and that's one thing I will bring up. It sucks to losing Bell and Bates, but thank God we didn't lose Ludini. I mean, how worried would we be if we didn't have Lou back and we lost both of them? And that's the thing. If Lou doesn't come back, Jermaine might not be back. We might have lost all 3 of them. I mean, getting Lou back is, I can't tell you how huge I think that is, getting him back. Just for, maybe it's only for 1 year, because most likely he's going to be a head coach next year.
We keep saying that though, right?
I know what. It's like the Eric Bieniemy thing. He hadn't got a job. Lou hadn't gotten a job. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't know. It's weird why some guys like, well, even Marvin Lewis, it took him forever to get a head coaching job. It's just some guys don't believe in him or whatever it is. I don't know. But I mean but getting Lou back, I think is a even bigger now that we lost Bell and Bates.
Yep, I agree. And that's the only thing that's making me somewhat sane right now is knowing that Lou is back and knowing that he can, cook something up as long as he got somebody, back there that can, fit his system. So yeah, I mean, that's the big because you're right. I don't think Jermaine Pratt is up coming back either if we don't have Lou Dini. So
I mean,
very important. That was very important to bring him back.
Yeah, the bad thing is Lou said last week at the combine it'd be a dark day if he loses Bell and Bates.
Yeah,
he did say that.
Dark day, I guess.
Yeah, it's a dark day for him. I mean, he's got to figure something out. But I mean, Lou can dial stuff up. I'm not worried about that. Crypt Keeper is very upset with us. He said, "I haven't heard a blood drop once today. Not
blood
once.
Drop, baby. Blood drop is back.
Blood drop is back, baby.
Around my eye, whatever I got to do. It is very hard trying to figure out what Pratt was doing. He would just say like 2 words and then put a blood drop.
Blood drop. I know. It was so cryptic.
Cam, do you pay any attention to that all off season? It's like to Pratt. He'd be like, money is the root of all evil, blood drop. And then he'd post some shit where it's like just money up by his ears.
Oh yeah, dude got the money up by his ears.
I'm like, bro, like what? You're so confusing. But he was constant with the blood drop.
Hey,
what's the blood drop mean? Tell us why.
Yeah, we're not cool enough to know what the blood drop means. Are you cool enough to tell us?
Is there something we should know?
I mean, I don't know too much about that blood drop either. I know.
Come on, you work with the young kids and the basketball coach. You're not supposed to, they don't say anything about it.
Hey, right now I coach at a private school. Okay? They're not gonna know what the blood drop is either.
he's not a private school. It ain't a public school. They don't know about the blood drop.
Right, exactly. That's something country day, baby. I don't think they know what that means.
Well, no, I'm like, maybe he puts like his blood, sweat, and tears into the game, but then I'm like, it just never added up. I'm like, the damn blood drop just in everything.
I know he tricked us all. I know we all thought he was out the door, and then till the first day of free agency.
But I just love it because then the Bengals today, because we've been doing this shit in our group chat where it's just like blood everything we say, we'll throw in a blood drop every now and again.
And the Bengals screwed out blood drop.
So then the Bengals today.
Yeah, I wish I could give you an answer on that one, man.
He signs this like blood drop. Yeah, is that it, Keith? He's saying it's because he's a killer.
That might be. I don't know. I'll get this comment up here. Brad says, go get Sullivan from the Panthers. Joe's familiar with throwing to him.
With a tight end?
Yeah. What do you think about that there, Dale? Sullivan from the Panthers.
I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm going to be honest.
That's what I was about to say.
I assume he's a tight end is what I'm assuming. See, if I don't know, I usually ask Dale. Dale can tell me.
Yeah, Marissa just got down here. She is crinkling papers up.
Making all kinds of noise.
Yeah,
Mike here says, so does this mean they think Dax Hill is ready to start? Yeah, Dax Hill was starting anyway. Because
when they drafted him last year, that was the plan, right?
It was the plan all along to replace Jesse Bates. I mean, that was why they drafted him. So,
hey, I'm still here, and as Marissa come down, I'm gonna tell her not to be so loud with her blunt.
Ruffalo Sherry says draft similar again for depth, yes. For starters, hell no. Well, that's what. Well, if you don't sign a couple people, you're going to have to draft some starters. So that's where we got to figure out what they're going to do. And that to me, the free agency, and I'm not going to take credit for this. Bengals and Bourbon says this all the time. He says the Bengals always have the free agency determines what they do in the draft, and that's what they've done the last couple of years. That's where I keep saying this. We need a right tackle. I think they're going to sign one. I don't see how they can't. And then we got to sign at least one safety, and then hopefully get a tight end. Hopefully Hayden Hurst, maybe somebody else. We get those 3 signed, then it's BPA as far as the draft position goes. I mean, where are you at on the draft there? What do you want the Bengals to do there, Cam?
I'm always a BPA type of guy. You know what I mean? Always go for the best player available, but it's going to be hard. If there's a good right tackle on the board at 28, not selecting whether it's DeWan Jones, whether it's Harrison. But I am interested in the three tech position. I feel like
Yeah.
if we got Mahomes on the ground on one
Mhm.
of those third downs when they scored the touchdowns where we had him in grasp, that
Mhm.
game is ours. We headed to the Super Bowl instead of them.
See,
I think
that's
it's
a great
very important to get Mahomes on the ground.
that's a great point you said, because everybody keeps saying we need edge guys. I'm like, we have edge guys. We don't have anybody to replace Larry O. We
Yep.
need, if you bring pressure up the middle consistently, that frees up the guys on edge. I'll take more edge, but if I'm choosing, if I don't get one or the other, I want a three tech. That's this defense works better. BJ Hill plays better when he's not out there every freaking snap. If you give him
There
a
you
break
go.
or two.
Boom. There you go right there.
So,
And like I said, BJ Hill just ended up playing way too many snaps for us. I don't think that was the plan at all coming into the season. But with some of the guys young, being young, Cam Sample, um, Zach Carter, and some of those other guys, it forced BJ Hill to play way more snaps than what he had to. And
yeah, I
the
think
pass rush and the sack numbers weren't there because of it. So we got to have depth at that position for sure.
Yeah, I think they're really hoping that Drew Sample and Zach Carter could have made more of an impact than they did. I thought Drew Sample really would, but to me, Drew might be better. And I keep saying Drew. Cam Sample, I'll get it right. Cam Sample, I think he might be better off the edge, to be honest. It seemed like he got more pressure off the edge than he ever did up the middle.
Yep, I agree.
Hold on, bitch. Did you just say Drew Sample?
Yes, I messed the name up. My bad.
Fuck you, bitch.
I meant Cam. I meant Cam Sample. Sorry. I should know we got Coach Cam on the show. I do that all the time. Drew. I talk about Cam and call him Drew. And I just do that to piss Dale off a lot. So, let's see here. Holmesy says Bates only got $16 million a year. I thought he would get more than that.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot. I think $16 million a year.
Man, only like he got the fourth highest paid contract for our safety history.
Fourth highest in NFL history. So yeah.
I mean,
so now this is what scares me though too, because he's got the same agent as T. Higgins, and he keeps getting his guys paid.
I'll wait to cross that bridge till we get there. But
that's the one I'm
gonna be honest, man. I'm not optimistic about it. We've never done a deal with this guy.
Yeah, I know.
What makes us gonna start in 2023 that we're just gonna do a deal that we never did with a guy before?
I don't know.
I'm hoping I wake up one day and say Higgins changed agent.
Hey, Keith, I remember everything. Number one, unfortunately, I do, because I've done some fucked up shit in my life. But
I can remember.
Number two, it was the Panthers game. It was Jeff's fun stats.
Fun facts, not fun stats. Fun facts.
Okay, you want to read off those fun?
No, I deleted them. No, I deleted them. They're all gone. Steve wants to know, do we have a draft compensation pick? I don't know how all those work. I think
this year, no. The 49ers got like 7 of them sons of bitches.
We don't got any for Bell or Bates?
But for next, because it's from last year's free agency class for the draft. Okay. So, like, we won't know till next year.
Okay.
So, we may get 1 or 2, especially depending on what kind of deals. I mean, Bates got a good deal. We'd have to see what Bell got. And a first sign somewhere. Yeah,
Holmes, he might have been asked at 20, but he got 17. 17 is still a lot of money. So he might have been asked at 20. He probably was asked at 20. I don't know if it was give him 20.
Yeah,
he got 17.
The agent go shoot high.
Yeah, exactly. There, tell Marissa Crypt Keeper says hi. If you can even hear me.
I can hear you. I'm listening. I just ain't wanting you to hear all this crinkling going on.
Crinkling. He said we got a third for Bates.
Yeah, the compensation most likely it'll end up being a third for Bates, and it won't be this year, right? It'll be the following year.
That'll be next year. Yeah, the following year.
Yeah, the following year. So we'll probably get an extra third the following.
We'll see. But you're talking about three tech. The guy I like it. I do a lot of mock drafts, and that don't mean shit. It could be wrong, but the kid, I need Dale to say his name. I call him AA. He's out of Northwestern.
Northwestern, yeah.
Adebowarrior.
Thank you, Adebowarrior. I want that dude. If he's there in the second round, I'm running to the table and taking him. I want him. I know Malik Wright said that he doesn't tackle that well. That's where the Bengals. He don't think the Bengals will draft him. I don't care. That dude's an athletic freak. He kind of reminds me of JPP. I know JPP.
Hey, ask Pork Chop about how Malik did today. I mean, I love Malik. He's always got the good information. But
Pork Chop was going off on him. Malik, for the first time ever, did get a lot of stuff right. I was kind of, I usually, which I mean, hey, yeah, we get everything right. I mean, I still love Malik altogether. I mean, but he kind of missed out on something because
I think a lot of people was caught in the dark today about whatever went on. Like,
because nobody thought we'd sign Pratt back. That's what we thought we'd sign Bell back. We thought we'd lose Bates. We thought we'd lose Pratt. We kept Pratt and we lost. Which like I said, I keep saying, I'm like, I think it's awesome we got Pratt back. I'm a little worried about the safety. I'm not gonna freak out until all the safeties are gone. So that's the part where we got to keep that in mind. And so I mean, that's the part that's just surprising of how we got Pratt back and how I don't want to say cheap. They still get $7 million a year. That's still a lot of damn money. But that's what he came back for. And that to me, that more of that he wanted to be here. I think it was more about a winning for him instead of the money. Because I think he could have got more money somewhere else.
Yeah, he definitely could have. And Pratt is a competitor, ultimate competitor. I mean, that's why the Kansas City game after the game was a little ugly, but that's just the competitive nature of him spilling out, being so close to getting back to the ultimate prize, and just coming up a little short. That was just what that was. But it takes a stand-up guy to apologize in public, just like what he said it was in public. So, Pratt wanted to be back because he said something, it's important to win. Like, you can have all the money, in the world, but you could be miserable at a place too, going 4-13, 5-12 every year. That's mentally taxing. So I think he looked at that and said, I can get somewhat close to the money that I like and win. That's it's a double win for Pratt.
Well, I don't think Pratt. I don't thought he was gone because, like he said, Pratt. He said, "Hell, Pratt thought he was gone." The dude sold his house 2 weeks after the season. Because if you follow Pratt at all, he goes, "I got to buy a house in Cincy," because he sold his house, so he didn't think he was coming back.
That's crazy. He sold his house, now I got to buy another one.
Yeah. So and I like this like Pork Chop here says Goodberry. I agree with. They said there's still three free agent safeties better than Bell.
As Pork Chop, what the three safeties he named those better than Von Bell? Because at the end of the day, I love Joe Goodberry. I love what he do. But at the end of the day, you got to have guys that come in there that can fit the system. Von Bell fit the system. And sometimes that can make up for what a different guy has athletically or something of that nature, man. Because, like I said, it's definitely important, man. Like I said, that back end to communicate and know what. That's almost an extra, like, coach on the field for Lou. So that's important. We replace that, that piece back.
Yeah, he didn't say which ones, but it just says there's three. I mean, that's the thing. I say there's three. I don't know if they've said they're better, but they're at least comparable to what Bell is. So I mean, like I said, there are guys out there. We got to get one of them, and if we don't, then I might start freaking out like you can.
Right, I'm like, oh no. I didn't expect to see Von Bell, but like you said, man, it's the NFL, man.
Not for long, dude. That's what I keep trying to tell everybody. I was like, we're Bengals fans are not used to this of having, winning a team that could compete and win a Super Bowl every year. We're not going to be able to keep everybody. I mean, the guys that we're going to keep, Joe staying here. Two guys I can tell you ain't going anywhere. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Everybody else, I don't know. And Zach Taylor. Those three are staying. The rest of them, I don't know. We'll have to. I mean, I hope T stays. I want as many guys that are here to stay as long as they can. But we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Let's see here, Keith. Yep. Says Bell's work ethic is gonna be hard to find. Yeah, because he's in there. Like, dude, he's literally in there before the sun comes up.
Hey, did y'all see this?
The bald head, yeah. The Bengals retreated the bald head.
BJ said
no longer available.
Yeah. Out of office.
I think he looks good, bald head.
He does.
Yeah.
I mean, his hairline receding anyway. He can go bald. It won't be bad.
Just give up. Just go bald. Be all right.
I'm almost there.
What do you think about Darius Slay?
Hell no. We're not gonna trade for him.
I mean, hell yeah, he's good.
Yeah, right. He's good, definitely. I'll take him as a Bengal, but Are we gonna give up the?
Well, that's what I keep
pieces
saying.
to
Well,
Gideon?
that's what everybody keeps
Hey,
talking.
I don't even want to talk about corners. I don't want to talk about
Well,
corners
You
today.
can
There's no
trade for Larry
reason.
Tunzel, and I'm like, well, who the
Okay.
hell are we going to trade for him?
Fucking P-Pat was like, oh man, the Bengals, yeah, and he's like Eli, they need a guy for Eli, and then goes signs with the Steelers.
Yeah, you signed with the ultimate op. Like, come on, man. After you say you want to play for the Bengals and you want to win, you're gonna play for
you want to
Kenny
win?
Pickett?
You're going to go to tiny to baby hands?
Baby
That's
hands.
crazy. To
I
me.
can't even make my
the
hands.
money
seem
had
that
to be
small.
good.
I don't know because he said he
Money
wanted to
had
come
to
here.
be good.
I see. Yes, Eli Apple is a free agent. I think now that Peterson's gone, and yeah, I can see Eli. But I mean, hell, we didn't sign Eli till I want to say the middle of summer last year. I think there's time on Eli, to be honest.
Yeah,
Well,
because ain't nobody else gonna sign.
I did see Dantzler was picked up that the Vikings released, was picked up by the Commanders. So that was a guy, I was like a young guy that could also have been an option. Yeah. Jeff, how many people watching this?
56.
Damn, you big time.
Crib Keeper, love you, man. He said, just letting you know, Ice and Diesel and Coach Cam, what a fan I am. Malik Ray just went live, and I'm still here. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, your number. Let's see how fast some numbers drop.
When Malik jumps on, he gets like 3,000 people.
And why would you even post that comment that Malik was live? That was the number one.
Right. That's like double
it.
Right.
I'm going to tune in Malik myself right now.
Hell, I'll tune into him right now on my phone.
You know he's got some inside info.
Well, I don't know. Does he? I mean, he hasn't been right
He's
today.
ready. Well, now you got people like Pork Chop questioning him. He's ready to give all the scoop.
What's up, Jet from Liverpool, England? What's going on? All the way from Liverpool.
So tune into to Malik's show because Jeff, we ain't got nothing.
He's got Jeremy says he's already got 300 on there, so he's good. You guys just stay here with me. What's up, Cam?
I guess they talked to Pratt, and Pratt had like a little quote here, saying that we were one play away. So why wouldn't you want to stay?
Yeah,
we're close. It's a fact. It was a fact. I want to win. I'm big on loyalty. They gave me an opportunity in this league. So why would I try to leave for a team that wasn't as successful for more money? That didn't feel right. Now that's a real dude, right?
That makes me love him even more now. Like, thank you, Dre. Thank you.
Right. That's a real guy right there.
Well, and look at the way it was about to end, where he is walking out.
He came in like that.
Yeah.
It looks like he's saying, "Oh, this is my last season," and he's kind of shit talking Osai. I know he kind of walked that back, but that's the way it seemed, if nothing else. Mm-hmm. And he's shown that he's a man, and he ain't about that. So all respect for him. Hold on, Marissa, don't go nowhere yet.
So next level 44 here says sign Pratt for that much money, but not Vaughn, or Bates. Well, we weren't signing Bates. I mean, Bates was, what do you say, 17? Is that what we said, Cam?
Yeah.
16 we weren't signing Bates. Well, Vaughn, we don't know yet. I mean, somebody in the chat said it was 7, but I still haven't seen anything on Twitter yet to know if that's true or not. And so, I mean, there are other guys that are out there that they can get that. They might come in cheaper and they might be a plug and play guy over Bell. I don't know. I mean, I look at it this way. I'm like, they got a plan. Like we're going to pay you this much money. I said this earlier in the break. They're going to pay you this much money, and if you don't want it, if you want more than that, you can get it somewhere else. They're like, go ahead, go. We'll move on to the next guys. Kind of what I think. And like I said, I keep saying this. Not last year, but 2 years before that, we didn't really sign anybody till like the second or third day. So we got plenty of time. There's more stuff to happen, and the Bengals have done really well at getting the tier 2 free agents. I mean, look at Chidobe. I never even heard of him until we signed him. Look at Trey Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson was like, he's not going to do that good when he comes to the Bengals. Well, he is. So the Bengals have done a really good job of scouting the second tier guys and having them come here and they plug and play and become stars here. And they could go somewhere else and make more money, but right now there are. So I am not worried about it just yet. Jess says I was hoping the Bengals go after Juwan Taylor. Yeah, but he got 40 million. He's gonna be a left tackle.
He got 20 million per. He got 80 million overall.
Yeah,
like
80.
What was it? 60 guaranteed.
Something like that.
And they're moving to the left. Like I didn't understand that because you guys know I'm a draft nerd.
I hope that blows up in their face. God, I hope that does.
But when he was coming out of Florida, he was projected to be a right tackle. He's supposed to go in the top 10, even as a right tackle, like because he had that kind of talent. But he fell to the second round because, like, oh, we don't know about his work ethic or whatever, some bullshit. You know how that goes.
Percy here says something interesting. He said, our safeties are faster now. I trust Lou. Don't be surprised if Tyson Anderson starts. We didn't play last year.
Damn face. Hell no, don't start that, man.
Yeah, that remind me
You're
of
going to
that.
give Cam a heart attack right here on the air.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. What about panic? That just induced more panic right
I'm-
there.
All right, but I understand what he's saying. So,
Yeah, no,
so Tyson
I do, but
ran. Tyson ran in like the 4.3s. Dax ran in the 4.3s. So if you're talking speed,
Well,
that's what he's saying.
I
know.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
there's speed out there, but
Tyson
you know,
Anderson's going to be on the
someone
team.
with
He's going to play.
experience, I don't think he even played much in the preseason. Did he? Did he get hurt?
He got hurt early.
Straight line speed is way different than play speed too. If you don't know what the hell you're doing, you can't fucking.
Yeah,
play.
you're gonna play slow. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now this is CJ Gardner's still out there, and Mike Hilton's been on him all day about trying to get him to come here.
But Gardner Johnson is the second, like for every free agent thing, is the second guy behind Bates for safety.
So if Bates reset the market like that,
16,
what the hell you think Gardner Johnson?
Maybe he wants to win. Maybe he wants to win more than he wants to get paid, like Pratt.
Hey,
he's 25 years old. But he's 25 years old. Is he really going to sign here for
come get your
million,
ring? Come get your ring
million,
and go get your bag somewhere else.
He's going to want like 14 minimum.
That's fair.
And the next level says I love Gardner Johnson or Jamal Williams. Dale, you look like you have thoughts on that.
I mean, well, we just talked about Gardner Johnson, but Jamal Williams, that's I've seen stuff where it's like, oh, he's not any more elusive than Joe Mixon, this, that, and the other. Okay, cool. He had 17 touchdowns last year. He's a good short line, and he's a good pass blocker. Joe Mixon couldn't fucking pass block me or Jeff last year.
Well, you know, we're in the hours of people trying to come up with something, and there's been rumblings of Dre'Mont Jones.
He said, check your damn phone.
I checked it. Dre'Mont Jones, right? I think so.
He's getting the bag. He's getting the bag.
They say he's coming here?
Someone else. I don't know. The sources.
Cam's got sources. Look, Cam's got sources.
Throwing darts on the board and hoping it stick at this point.
Hold on. Let me see where I can find his projected annual.
Yeah, find his projected annual.
Oh, while you're doing, I'll read this. Who Day 22 says, in my opinion, sign another right tackle. Obi-Wan Kanjobi. Someone to replace Bell. I hope to get an explosive running back. Larry O ain't coming back here. I think from what somebody told me, he was not happy that the Bengals signed BJ Hill over him, and they got the money before.
But that's not how that happened. Number one.
Actually, who was on the show and told us that? Somebody said that.
I know, and I think I said the same thing to them. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
it's not how it happened because Larry O signed first. Larry O signed with the Bears, and then they pulled a contract from him a few days later.
Yep.
So what'd you look up there? Find anything?
Shit, I don't know. I forgot what I was even fucking looking up.
Dre'Mont Jones,
it's good. It's good.
See, I went wasted time and everything, and brought their comment.
Well, I don't. Okay, so
you got one job, Dale.
I don't have him highlighted. He's 26 years old. D tackle Broncos. 22 sacks through 4 seasons. Tied a career high 6.5. Interior.
They saying his projected salary. I just found it.
I thought it was like 14, 15, 16. It's up there.
Yep, it'll be on the average of 14.5. Not happening.
No.
See, I didn't even have that written down because I was like, we ain't fucking doing that.
Yeah, so if you talk about a bidding war, that's not gonna happen. Unless we have a little Joe Burrow effect.
Pork chop cracks me up. You guys tell me not to put this up there again, but I'm going to do it anyway. Jeff Leake has 440 views right now. You're cutting into his viewers. Take over. I've got 48 right now.
Yeah. Sucker dick, Malik.
Right.
Hey, it's all because Cam. Cam said Malik ain't shit.
It ain't because of me. Everybody hate me.
What the hell? Tim Hackett here says since the Bengals just cut L. Collins according to NFL Network.
Oh, buddy, here we go. Let me look, guys.
Really? Oh. But when I was on Dale's show earlier today, I could sit there and look at Twitter, try to keep stuff up. Now I got to run the show. I can't keep up on Twitter.
Hey, listen, Greg was literally started quoting stuff from our group chat, and fucking Bengals and Bourbon was fucking in the Twitter Spaces for the first time in his life, right. And he's like, man, they're saying we're in on this person and that. I'm like, dude, you're in the Twitter Spaces.
Yeah.
He's gonna hate you.
Let me see. I don't see any of that there.
I don't know.
I haven't seen a cut of like.
I had NFL Network on. I don't have it on right now. So
I'm gonna put fuck this.
What are you doing? I'm scared.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm scared. Where did he go?
It's fake news. It's
fake news.
It's fake news. It's not real. It's the fakest news I've ever heard since the last time I heard about news. Okay? Lots of news might as well be called fake news. CNN, fake. They're all fake. Okay? They're fake.
You heard it here first.
Heard it here first.
Yeah, like I said, I don't see him cutting. Well,
yeah, I don't see
that. If they're gonna cut anybody
everywhere,
if they're gonna cut anybody, it's gonna be Mixon. That's who they cut. If they cut anybody.
Yeah, for me, it don't make sense to cut like everybody won't cut like hell. It don't make sense though.
No, it don't. It doesn't.
His contract is predicated on games played. So
right.
If you don't come back in the middle of the year, okay, you got somebody that can provide depth for you. There's no reason to cut Lyle Collins to real.
That's what I keep saying. I think Mixon's the one that gets cut or restructured. To be honest,
that restructuring him, that's fine. But there's no reason to cut Lyle.
Mixon's got 12 or 17 million coming. I think it's 12.
Anyway, I think it was like 12.
Oh my God! Hey, I got me a super chat from Parker. Y'all really gonna tease me with Collins news?
Hey, we're sorry, Parker. Hey,
I didn't do it, Parker.
Across.
I
don't see nothing, though, Parker. I'm sorry, buddy.
Bro, I grabbed the mask to do one of the only 2 impersonations I know how to do. I tried to tell you. It's fake.
Yeah, Keith said the only way Collins gets paid is if he plays. So that's I don't.
Yep, back. So
I don't.
But he does have a salary. Like you could.
He does. Yeah, I mean,
like 5 or 6 million, or I don't even think it's that. It might be 3.5. Right. Something like that, and you combine it with Joe's offset, which is like 7 something. Mm-hmm. Give me a $10 million fucking cap hit this year on a free agent. That's good. I don't know. That was my thought. That's the only reason I'd cut it.
All right, Tim here says agreed. Joe Mixon, bye. Thanks for 4 years. Oh, yeah, I don't know they're cutting. I'm hoping they.
Are you posting this motherfucker's comments up? He just fucking told us that Lyle Collins just got cut.
Well, he just agreed with me. He didn't say Mixon was cut. He said he just agreed with me.
But that's the guy that said Collins got cut a minute ago. Tim, you're on the timeout. No more. You ain't posting no more comments this show.
All right, so
what's crazy? What's crazy is
a $10 super chat, Tim. You can get a comment in.
Yeah, what's crazy though, guys, is they really like. I understand it's about money, but man, like Carolina and Atlanta, and I love Desmond Ridder. Thank you for what he all did for UC, but man, he has not shown that he's gonna be a decent starter in the NFL yet. It's still up for grabs, like. And just for going to a team that went to like AFC Championship game and a Super Bowl to mustering up 6 or 7 wins, like like money is great. Like, don't get me wrong, it's great to have it, but man, I'm so competitive. Like, I don't know if I could just take that losing.
Well, as someone who's never had money, I would just say, hypothetically, money does sound great.
And Bates has said that from the get-go. He wants to get his money. Bell's the one that kind of surprised me.
If it was me, though, I would be like, give me the fucking bag. I don't care. I ain't going to lie to you guys.
Hey, that's why I said I ain't mad at him for taking. No. I'm not mad at all. I get it.
You heard it here first. When Dale Altman gets a better offer from another podcast, pays him more money than I pay him, he's gone.
When it goes from 0 million to like, hey, we'll pay you like $5 a show, I'll be like, sold.
You leave me for $5 a show? God.
Fuck yeah, you know how many shows I
What?
could crank out? I'll be doing a half an hour every hour. There's 24 hours in a day. Calculate that shit up, boys. I'm working.
Do a podcast every half hour. On the fives, it's your host, Bengals and Brews, Dale Holtman. Every 30 minutes. Give 30-minute updates. Oh, I see your next level. What do you got here? He says, we don't need a cornerback. I'm fine with CBT, Cheeto, Mike Hilton.
We don't need a starter, but we do need cornerback
backup.
depth.
Yeah.
Cheeto, last year of his deal. Mike Hilton, I think, may have one more year.
And Cheeto's coming off an ACL.
Yeah.
Yep. And we gotta kind of remember how Tre'Davious White came back off his ACL.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't come back right away and play well. Like, especially at a corner coming off an ACL where you gotta cut, stop. That's rough. Like, we can't expect Cheeto to come in and be lockdown Cheeto right away. So it's important, like you said, Dale, to get some depth there so we can ease Cheeto along so we won't have to be playing 60 snaps a game.
Oh, damn, dog.
I actually hear your dog barking this time. It's not you pretending it's your actual dog.
Yeah, that's a tiny ass dog. Must fucking come out from outside. And then they come in here and they yell at my big dog.
Big dog.
My big dog, that's the one you'll never hear because he ain't gonna bark. All
right, boys, we've been on over 51 minutes. I was hoping we could have some breaking news, but we haven't had any. Cam, I appreciate you coming on, brother. Tell everybody about your podcast, where they can follow you on Twitter and all that cool stuff.
Coach Cam C on Twitter. Time Out with Coach Cam on Facebook. Follow me, guys. I shoot it straight,
You watch it freak out some more on Twitter.
And sometimes I go fly off the handle, but I mean,
if this motherfucker, he'd be on Bengals and Brews all the time if he wouldn't flake out on me every time I invite him.
You know what? That's my bad. And I told Strawberry what I should have done, man. Honestly, it just waited till after basketball season.
Yeah, he had to get it's
an absolute zoo for me.
2 months.
Hey,
because I know he tried to get me on like 2 or 3 times. I said, I can't.
Yep.
Well, I try to get you.
I'm open now.
Hey, you tell me you're coming on, and then you don't show up.
I'm open.
He's a free agent. He's a free man, Dale.
We practice 6 days a week.
He's free.
Hey,
free at last. Free at last.
Coach
Cam is free at last.
Shut your damn mouth. Cam is my dude. Cam had me on his show. Like, that's my dude.
Yep,
like,
we gotta do a collab. Bring y'all on, man. And once this free agency and draft get going, y'all gotta come on.
If y'all don't follow Coach Cam, follow him. If he has a meltdown, he's a reasonable man. He doesn't fucking stick on it.
He'll change back. All right. You're all right. I calm down. My bad.
No, but here's the thing. There's sometimes it's okay to be pissed off,
Yeah.
It doesn't make you more or less.
That
doesn't make you more or less a fan if you get pissed off about something.
I just want to see the Bengals exhaust their resources and win a Super Bowl. Like, people want to be like, do you want to be like the Rams? I'm like, yeah, win me a Super Bowl, and I don't care what happens after. I've seen a Super Bowl in my lifetime.
Dude, Keith wants to fight you.
Keith.
Throw down.
Keith, he can be your homie. He's my best friend, though.
Everybody's your best friend. God.
Hey, I appreciate it, Keith.
All right, Cam. Well, appreciate you, brother. Go on Bengals and Brews so he can calm down, but then you got to come back on my show again.
No doubt. I'm free with it. Let's get it. Let's make it happen.
Oh, I'll probably do another show. I already did one today. I might do another one here.
As a bird.
Let me know.
Appreciate you, Cam. Who day, brother?
Peace out, brother.
All right, guys, go follow Coach Cam. Follow his show. Check him out. Check him out on Twitter. See if he has any more meltdowns or stuff. What are you doing?
He didn't really have a meltdown.
No,
it's just fun. Like,
he's just fun.
He's a passionate fucking dude, man.
He's fun. He's fun on Twitter.
No, because I'll tell you right now, there's people, I won't say their names, but because I fuck with him and I wanted to maybe try to build something, and it was like, okay, but he's been negative about Coach Taylor in the past. I'm like, well, fucking me too. Like, he wasn't a head coach anywhere. He hadn't even hardly called plays except at UC. Like, it's okay to be like, hey, I was wrong in hindsight, but to not fuck with somebody because they said something negative and we just got to make like whatever. I'm not okay with that, so I will never be. So, well, that's probably why I have $0 million.
You have $0 million. You got a show this week? What are you doing? You do anything? You do anything tomorrow, like 3:00?
I think I'm gonna do a show at 7.
When, tonight?
Yeah, I got fuck shit else to do. Marissa said she had. I was talking to her and Miley, and when I was off here, and
do another show.
There's some kind of band meeting. I'm not going to that.
You want to go to a band meeting?
I'm good.
You're like, no, I gotta do a podcast.
No, I had no plans to do a podcast. To be fair,
Who's
when they were like, they're going to be gone, and that meeting starts at 7. I'm like,
and you've been drinking.
If I time this right, I could do a whole show, and they wouldn't even know I did a whole show.
And you've been drinking since 3?
No, I don't drink.
Bullshit. Sorry, it's dusty in here.
I don't know why you think I drank.
Yeah, I have no idea. That's
I can read. I
can't, so that's good.
I finish your sandwiches half the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Sentences.
So anyway, stay tuned to Better Than Brews. Dale Altman with special guest Clark Harris tonight at 7:00. Maybe not. I'll have to wait. Have to tune in and find out.
Hey Clark, remember that I'll suck your dick if you do me a favor thing we talked about? Parker Blake's coming on. Parker Blake. He volunteered. You seen it?
I'll finish a sandwich. There you go.
All right, Parker, I'm inviting you on. 7:00. You got a half an hour to get ready.
Get up.
Better tell me now if I don't want to set up a whole show.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Anyway, that's it. Bye, Dale. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm hoping we get some more news here sometime soon. I'll be checking Twitter out and blowing up your timelines and try to retweet stuff that I find. But yeah, we'll be all right. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be just fine. It's gonna be fine. All right, let's get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream, and I appreciate every single one of them. They are Houday Nation, Houday Legion, Bearcat Ruckus, Radical Reds, the Ohio State Buttnuts, the Ice Bar, and they can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under sports with all under Strawberry Ice. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Turnipole. TikTok is at Iceman90. I will be pulling off Saturday later on tonight, putting on the podcast. It's on BeanPod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. Leave a 5-star review. Leave a comment so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. YouTubers, you guys are awesome. I'm at 2,141 subscribers. As always, I appreciate every single one of you guys. So if you guys hear any news, tweet me out. Let me know. If I hear any news, I'll tweet it out to the masses. We're gonna be okay. We'll be all right. Hopefully, I have some news there tonight, tomorrow. I don't know. Tuesday coming on tomorrow. I always have to look. I forget. Let me get my phone to work here real quick. I'll let you know directly. I have. Oh, yes. Now, hopefully, I have to DM her to make sure she remembers she's coming on the show. But Mama T Higgins' mom, should be on tomorrow with me. She said she would. I scheduled her about a month ago, and then she had some stuff come up, and she wouldn't be able to come on. So hopefully, Mama T will definitely be on tomorrow. I will DM her to find out, make sure. But tune in tomorrow. Should be Mama T Higgins, one of the best wide receivers in football. Come join us. We'll see you live at 5:30. Other than that, that's just sports, baby. See ya!